Williams.
Okay.
Number one.
Well, give me your scouting report. I'll play scout. I'll play a questionnaire right now. So just tell me what you love about this guy.
Well, first of all,
Painted nails.
painted nails. Sorry, I'm getting on my my scout. But automatically it's off scripted plays. That's the first thing I think of. It's Patrick Mahomes and quite honestly, Max, he doesn't really play all like Mahomes. I know a lot of people want to compare him to that, but really the only thing is the off script stuff. And Mahomes is the most known person to do that. But quite honestly, a lot of people in the NFL do that. Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, basically all the good quarterbacks in the league off script plays. But number 2 can make all the throws. He's elusive as fuck. I don't know what he would have ran in the 40. I'm guessing about in the 4.6s.
I put 4.65 to 4.73 would be my guesstimation. He's quicker than he is fast.
Yeah,
he's not fast.
Like I say, he's elusive.
Yeah, he is.
He's elusive as hell.
Yeah.
He's a true threat with the ball in his hands. You gotta fucking watch out. If Jaden Daniels wasn't in this draft, he will be the number 1 threat running the ball. Tell me some stuff that you had for pros.
Oh, I love his release. It's quick. He has a big arm. I'm not gonna say I think it's in the next tier down from like Josh Allen and Mahomes and Herbert, but it's really big. Like every throw, like his arm he'll threaten with his arm. He's that good. Obviously the ability to create something out of nothing. One thing I'll say in his defense, USC's O-line sucks fucking dick.
Yeah.
They haven't had one guy drafted. They've had one guy drafted, and he was in the 7th round the last 2 years. There's not many guys coming out of USC on the O-line. They fucking suck.
Their defense sucks too.
And I mean, that'll lead into the cons, but honestly, he's a machine throwing the ball. You know, there's the red flags or the cons of this guy are really nitpicky. And we're gonna nitpick because that's just the nature of the beast.
It's kind of, I would say, with the bad comes with
the good.
His game,
yeah,
basically, like that's what you're gonna get because a guy. I keep on bringing up Mahomes, but he was a good comparison as far as like how he was looked at as a prospect, and that's a guy who threw off platform, and at the time,
not in vogue.
Yeah, and it wasn't a good thing. Now it's a good thing. Now Zach Wilson goes to his fucking pro day and throws all these crazy off-platform throws, and he goes number 2.
Honey dick certain people podcast. Yeah, for
exactly. Sure. But that's what Caleb does. It's off script. It's off platform. It's from all different angles. That's his bread and butter. Honestly,
I thought you were just gonna say bread, and I was like, "That's a real expression." So, look, I will say this. I was thinking about like all the phenom quarterbacks we've gotten. You know, like Trevor Lawrence, Jameis Winston coming out of first freshman, I think, to win the Heisman or whatever the fuck he was. This guy has been the number 1 pick for 2 years. We've known, and he lived up to it. I don't blame USC's failures on him. It's not on him that they fucking suck. That red flags. You want to get into them? You want me to start? I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Number 1, he takes way too many hits.
Yeah, again, that's maybe part of USC. He does this thing, and I guess he's a big game hunt. Like he's hunting for the big play. He's hunting. And I don't attribute that as to him as a failure. I attribute that as just like, damn, we're down again. We're down. I have to make a play every fucking week. It's on him. So that's like the one short. And I guess the thing would be is, can his mentality be like kind of brought back in rather than just having to like make those plays? Can he understand like, hey, there's going to be weeks in the NFL, bro, you don't have to carry the load. If they're going to ask rookie Caleb Williams to carry the fucking load, it's a recipe for disaster.
You think so?
No, I'm just saying in the terms of like, hey, it's all on you. If we win, our defense is going to suck, which their defense doesn't suck. I'm just saying, like, if their defense sucks and it's like, hey, Caleb, you have to make every fucking play.
Well, he has Keenan Allen already.
Correct. No, I'm just saying, even with C.J. Stroud, we saw they kind of brought him along slow. It wasn't on C.J. Stroud every fucking week.
It wasn't on his shoulders.
Correct. And you don't want to do that to a young guy because that's how you get shit like Jameis Winston where it's like, hey, I'm good, but I can be just as bad. And that's what a little bit of what I worry about with him is just, hey, can we just make sure like it's not on? Let's not just crown him and make him have to be this fucking superhero because that's what rookie things have to learn. Is like, hey, you can't win every game in the NFL. Yeah. He'll probably lose more games now than he's ever lost his whole fucking career. And the Bears are kind of in a good position. They have the first pick. They have the 9th pick. I have one more red flag, but I'll lay it over to you.
Inconsistency setting his feet, and that causes easy balls to be sailed on him. That's what I've noticed. It's like I said, it's nitpicky.
Yeah.
Because you don't want him.
I think he's just like, oh, I can make this.
Exactly. I can make every fucking
and he does.
throw.
He does make so many
Almost.
throws. Yeah.
Goddamn near. Prototypical size, at least 6'1", 214 pounds.
Oh, that's where I disagree. I don't.
You don't think he's prototypical size?
No, I like his frame. He's got like a nice, like thick capital
T-H-I-K. With fucking
T-H-I-K.
Josh Allen in the league, is that the new prototype?
I think prototypes you 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". That's 6'3", maybe he's pushing it, but like no, he's small. I feel
like a lot of these guys are just getting smaller.
Yeah, no, because more athletes. There's more. I mean, I think he's a little bit on the small side, and sometimes he plays small. That's my only thing. That was my red flag. It's like, hey, I kind of play small.
Yeah.
But again, it's not really that big a red flag. Like Mahomes isn't. What's Mahomes 6'2"?
Yeah.
He's not the biggest dude. I don't want every quarterback to be 6'7". I just don't want them to be 5'10".
Yeah.
Sorry.
So to summarize it up, because he's gonna go number one.
Yeah, they traded Justin Fields, so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Stupid trade.
Obviously the Bears are building for him. He has Keenan Allen. He has DJ Moore. He has more than enough to fucking succeed.
They got the running backs too.
Yeah. He's a boomer bust type of guy. I do not see a middle ground for this dude. I don't.
What's boom?
Boom to me is off bat. He looks the same as college. Like he's making the same exact throws. He's running around. And he's winning football games. I don't feel like it's going to be like this big old process. Like, oh, he has to learn. Like kind of like Mahomes. Like, oh, he has to sit on the bench. He has to develop. He's there. I feel like his game is not going to be drastically revamped.
No. I mean, I think they're going to rein some of this shit in. They're not going to use him as a runner very much.
Yeah.
They're going to just make him make some simple plays.
But he's boomer bust. I see it going either good or really bad.
I can't really see it going bad. I think like bottom cases, like he's a good quarterback. He's like 15 to 10, and
that's a lot of praise.
Yeah, I don't see it, and I'm not even like I wasn't even the biggest fan of his. I wasn't always rooting for him like I was Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I love the guy. He's a great prospect, but I wasn't always a big fan of him and his antics. I guess he doesn't really have antics.
And one thing that kind of scared me too, Max. I don't know how you feel about it, but the combine stuff. The fact that he didn't do anything. I get I get the throwing part because a lot of quarterbacks haven't,
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind.
But like even the medical stuff.
I mean, I think.
And
but
then
but he let certain teams get the medicals. He didn't let every team get it. He let like the Bears get it. I think I read that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like, why would you let the Eagles or the Chargers like fuck off? You're not.
And then
someone's like, this just got a fucked up elbow. Looks weird.
As you mentioned in the beginning of this, painted nails.
Oh, you
got the
shit.
weird wardrobes. Doesn't cut his hair. He lives in LA. Does that mean like he doesn't give a fuck or he's all about football?
Did his teammates go to his
and then
party?
The fact that like he came to the combine and just like fucked around, bro. Like he just did interviews and just kicked it. Like, and I'm not even saying team interviews. Teams didn't interview him, right?
Mm-hmm.
All he did was he did some little ass interview with NFL Network.
Stuff. Yeah, and he had the podium and the little press
and that was it.
Yeah, it don't bother me. It's just the new athlete with he's already a millionaire. He don't even have to go play football.
Okay, let me add this though. He was again the guy that came out and said, allegedly, he wants to own part of the team.
Oh, fuck that.
Does that?
No,
I know, but doesn't that scare you just a little bit?
I mean, if I had to interview him and I was like, ugh, then yeah, but I don't get to interview him, so no, I can't answer that.
Gotcha. It scares me a little.
Who's your comp?
I got a fun one. I wouldn't say like the thickness of him is this guy, but Steve McNair.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I went Steve McNair, a guy that can sling the ball, had the running ability, kind of hot and cold. Yeah, Steve McNair. I didn't want to go. Everyone's gonna go Kyler Murray.
I did Russell Manziel from just watching the college. And that's not a bad thing.
I almost did Manziel.
It's not a bad thing. It was like, this guy's a fucking video game, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a bad thing.
Yeah. Usually I have a floor and a ceiling, but I really only thought of Steve McNair. Everyone had either Mahomes or Kyler Murray.
Yeah, he's not Kyler. That's like, remember
he is Kyler to a sense. It's not terrible.
No, it's not, but like, The only thing I disagree with is Kyler's elite athlete, like athletically, like he's
Top
okay.
speed.
Oh yeah, Kyler's
Yeah,
fast.
definitely top speed. But I think
He's
the
not quick
short.
like Kyler. Bro, Kyler's a munch. He's not a munch.
He's not a munch. Okay.